Look, just a game out of that top position. They're right up there.
And coming off that championship season a year ago, that success carried right over into this year. I think they've played at a very high level all season long. And they're going to make another run at a title, don't you think, Clark?
It certainly looks that way, partner. I mean, some teams suffer a championship hangover or malaise in the following season. Not these guys. They've been terrific all year.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with Splitter, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And the shot's good from the kid.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Detroit.
And their energy level at the defensive end was fantastic in that game, guys. They made finding an open shot very difficult in half-court situations.
And I thought, Steve, they excelled in transition defense as well. The energy level you talked about was obvious in that part of the game, too. Tony could well be the best point guard penetrator in the game. I mean, he's great at finding the seam and getting the ball up and off glass before the shot blocker can recover. And once the ball hits the glass and comes off, it's a no-touch zone for the defender.
Here's the kid. He has 5. Leonard dishes to Parker. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Diaw. Leonard against Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? Leonard, no luck. Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the kid. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. High post try. It's hauled in by Diaw.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
And you look at all the head coaches and front office executives who have come out of the Spurs organization. They are sprinkled guys throughout the NBA. And, Steve, almost half the teams in the league have some kind of fingerprint from the Spurs.
Well, it's a copycat league, and, the Spurs winning culture, all the cross-pollinating that goes on in the NBA and the relationships. And I think in the end, the result is good for the league. You want as many well-run franchises as possible.
Leonard hits them both. Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
The first free throw is good.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. You know, he owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords.
And Parker drops them both.
And you talk about Leonard's work ethic. Instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. His dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
And that is good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to the kid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And 11 points for the kid.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Green, the screen. Green with a screen for Parker. And they're able to recover. Splitter, that's good. Here's the kid. 9-point game his last outing. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Right side, Gordon. Right side, Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket by Gordon. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. Ben Gordon's checked in for Fournier.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Gordon with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Harris off the drive. Just 3 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Coming up this Friday, April 3rd, Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic take on Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Live from Minneapolis. Make sure to catch it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. From Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's